Okay, I'm back. I just got done from doing the interior video. I wanted to walk around the house down to the creek. Okay, so while I'm out here, I might as well just show you. Now, that's competition. Those are people looking. But I wanted to show you that this is a well-traveled country road, but not terribly. I mean, anyone who's going out here is because they live here. And it's the weekend, so that's about all the traffic you're going to get. But, so check it out. The carport and the two-car garage are fairly close to the road, but the house is tucked back in there, and it starts to slope down. You actually have your own woods is your own knoll of old-growth forest that's never been logged. I want to get up there myself. So, you can take a truck and trailer and come around the two-car garage, which, by the way, everything's been tended to. Even the downspouts are piped down and under and away from the buildings. It's a neighbor. So you can come down here and drive down to your field. Oh, by the way, this all has a new roof on it, just a couple of years old. So pretty. You can hear there's a seasonal creek somewhere back in there, just seasonal. You can't see your neighbor, but you can drive on down here or ride your horse on down here. I didn't get a real good video of it, but there's a Trex deck that comes out from the kitchen, a covered deck, and then an open deck overlooking this field. So this is just pretty awesome. I'm thinking that this little ditch area is where you can burn, is what he's been doing. So burn yard debris. He's kept it absolutely meticulous. You could do compost, you could do all kinds of things right here in this little ditch area. Just through the gate and dump it, and then take your wheelbarrow and your fork, and you come on out and do your thing on this fantastic piece of property. You could have your donkey stall right here, your horse stall right here. And this is the wettest part of the year. So that being said, you were talking about marshiness. Yeah, you got some standing water right here that's coming out from one of those drains that's probably coming out from one of his piped in. He's done a great job of managing the flow, is my point. So here we are, dead of winter. This is a little wet area, but these knolls, the rolling knolls, are always dry. And this is going to dry up. By the time it's April, that's going to be dry. So, all completely cleared out. I would guess this is 4 acres. That's a total guess. Might be 3.5 of just freaking usable, wonderful property. And it is fenced with, that might have a barbed wire topper. Might be just field fencing. The soil is old creek bed, so I'm sure it's got its fair share of sandy loam awesomeness, but also rock. You know how riverbeds are. And then I also, man, I should take some soil samples. I have a feeling this is some good soil, actually. I mean, I don't know. I'd take some soil samples, but I was just thinking it doesn't really seem like clay, doesn't seem like decomposed granite. It is rocky, it is sandy, so sandy loam, that's the good stuff. And then this is winter, so these trees are going to fill in. In fact, that might even be an old fruit tree right there. But you have this private oasis. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I bet you could even develop a little pond down here if you wanted to. Or you can just leave it natural. But here we go to the creek. So the creek is a year-round creek. I might have said seasonal, but it's year-round. And it's going to be a little bit muddy. You can tell, so I'm setting down. House is way out of the creek's way. And the creek would never go up over this berm in the spring, summer, or fall. Only in the dead of winter, like on a raging, crazy, crazy storm and snowstorm, you might have the river flow come up this high, like you see the blackberries, how they're all pounded down. But that would only occur for, I don't know, maybe a day or so. So this is the year-round creek right now. Unbelievable. You've got to buy this property. You've got to buy this property. Can you imagine in the summer hanging an inner tube off that tree and just enjoying life? This is so beautiful. And there also, rumor has it, is a lot of gold in these hills still. So the property goes up and across, and I can show you, it's pretty substantial. It's pretty spectacular. You pretty much own that knoll, and then the BLM is behind it. So yes, you have my absolute prayers and wishes and hopes that you get this property, because I live vicariously through my people, and this is a dream come true, really. This is dreamy property. I mean, down here, all this is truly sandy loam soil down here. You could just go down to your creek bed if you need to amend your soil, and also pan for some gold while you're at it. And I wouldn't doubt that there's fish in this creek either, but I'd have to check. I'm not really sure about that. I bet there's fish in the creek. This creek flows into Evans Creek that flows into the Rogue, so there's no dams, so chances are they do make it up to spawn. Okay, I guess that's a wrap. I'm pretty excited. I hope you are too. Thank you.